I personally don't think it's going to. I'll be surprised if it does. If it does, it'll be a little miracle. I think it's going to come out today. It's just a matter of when and how hard.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me know.
A little bit, but no moisture. Yeah, no precipitation.
So where am I going there?
Yeah, I mean, I have my windshield wipers.
What are we talking about?
Drive 15 minutes in.
Wait, the one I'm in right now. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know. What? Wait.
163,000 acres.
Okay.
They tried to
Okay,
see
yeah,
our
I know.
evac flights last night, but they couldn't make it. Turned around, it's too small for us.
Okay, thank you.
That's the priority fire. Our fire is third. Priority for Southern California.
Where do you want me to be?
Check it out.
Jace.
I'll probably jump in where he's at. Class chief. Tony's gonna, Jeff's gonna go ahead and put it on the 10:30 call.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna unhook myself then.
Oh, okay. It's like 10 now. This one's starting right. I don't know where Kristen is. Whether she is. No, I think all the speakers are over
All right, Jason, come over here.
I won't be long.
Yes.
Where do you want us?
Itika's already has a line.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I don't think. It's a fashion statement for you.
Oh my gosh.
You just sent it right
North County Mayor.
Perfect. Oh, I'm the one who already has everything out of mine. Purpose. Where's Solis? Oh,
She's just changing the mask.
Fire department.
She's right here.
Everywhere. And we will have you right here.
Oh, I love all the tape. Proactive.
Is KSI gonna put it on? Okay.
Don't step on that cable. Well, good morning. I'm County Supervisor Kristen Gaspar. Thank you for joining us today. This year has been an incredibly difficult one for most of us. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed how we live, how we work, and how we interact with our loved ones, our friends, and our colleagues. The uncertainty and the unknown is unsettling. Now our region is faced with extreme temperatures, rolling blackouts, and terrifying wildfires. No doubt it can all feel overwhelming. I'm here to share with you a plan that can help you prepare for an emergency that could force you to immediately evacuate your home. Being prepared and knowing what to do when you only have minutes or even seconds can bring a great peace of mind and save your life. The state has created a 5-step plan called Listos California to help you assemble the necessary items you will need, as well as mentally prepare you to take quick action should the time come. These plans are available in 7 languages: English, Spanish, Vietnamese, Filipino, Korean, Cantonese, and Arabic. This is where I need your help. We have to get this critical information out to our communities. I'm enlisting the help of our community-based organizations, faith groups, schools, and civic and community groups. I am grateful for the unwavering support of San Marcos Mayor Rebecca Jones, who has worked tirelessly already to distribute this information. We must inform and empower our communities with every resource we have to save lives during emergencies and natural disasters. Here are the 5 simple steps that we can all take right now. Number 1, get alerts and know what to do. Go to Alert San Diego and register your cell phone number and email. This will ensure you are notified during an emergency. 2, make a plan to protect those under your care. 3, pack a go bag with everything you need. If you have children, pets, or elderly loved ones with you, pack a bag of essential items and remember your medications too. 4, build a stay bag in the event you cannot leave. And finally, number 5, help. Help your friends, your family, your neighbors get ready too. If you know anyone who does not have internet access or isn't familiar with how to use cell phone apps, give them a hand and show them. San Diegans have a long history of helping one another in times of need, and this is the time to step up once again before we have another natural disaster. Doing this not only creates awareness in our diverse communities, it also builds resiliency for those who are at high risk. San Diego, we can do this. We're at our best when we work together. Now, I would like to introduce the Mayor of National City, Alejandra Sotelo Solis. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Alejandra Sotelo Solis, Mayor of the City of National City, and I will do this with my mask on as we want to spread the message of being listos, be ready. So again, thank you to all of our partners here today for the invitation to urge our South Bay communities, and in particular, our Spanish and Tagalog speaking communities, to prepare for an emergency. It's inevitable. An emergency is right around the corner, and we must be ready, or listos. National City is a community that is no stranger to being the first. This April, National City was the first and unanimously supported the requirement to wear face masks to be worn in public settings, and that effort came about to support the T3 efforts in San Diego County. We know that many of our residents, being essential workers, caregivers, grocery workers, healthcare personnel, close and living in close and housing familial units with multi-generational families living in one household. Unfortunately, the inequities in the healthcare system that shine a bright light on our community's underlying comorbidities also shed the light on the need to be prepared as much as possible for additional emergencies, including earthquakes and fires. I am encouraging our working class communities like mine in National City and South County to get ready and make a plan for that unexpected emergency or disaster. It's just like what we've seen over the past weekend. Natural disasters can strike any time and overwhelm any community, both rural and metropolitan. If you are a resident of National City or the South Bay, please make a plan today using these great resources on display here in both English and Spanish. Ya lo voy a decir en español. Buenos días, mi nombre es Alejandra Sotelo Solís y soy la alcaldesa de National City. Aunque somos una ciudad más pequeña de San Diego, tenemos un gran corazón y soñamos en grande. Esta mañana estoy animando a las comunidades como la mía de National City y el sur del condado de San Diego para prepararse y hacer un plan para estar preparados para una emergencia o desastre inesperado. Como hemos visto durante el pasado fin de semana, Los desastres naturales pueden ocurrir en cualquier momento y en cualquier comunidad, tanto rural como metropolitana. Por favor, si usted es residente de National City o sur del condado o del condado de San Diego en total, haga un plan hoy usando estos excelentes recursos que exhiben a mi izquierda y derecha. Reciben alertas. Haga un plan. Prepare una bolsa de emergencia. Prepare una caja de estadía y ayude a sus amigos y vecinos a prepararse. Muchísimas gracias y otra vez estamos aquí para apoyar a nuestra comunidad bilingüe de National City y también del condado de San Diego. Thank you again. Again, Alejandra Sotelo Solis, Mayor of the City of National City. Would you like me to introduce? I'd like now to introduce Cal Fire Chief Tony Meacham.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you for the opportunity to speak. You know, I've said many times that I believe San Diego is the most prepared region in California when it comes to responding to emergencies. But the key to our success is not with firefighters and law enforcement officers. It is with our communities and preparing our communities. And I think 2020 has shown us through global pandemics, blackouts, and now catastrophic wildfires why it is so important to be prepared. We have transitioned to a year-round fire season in San Diego County. Currently, there are 25 major fires burning in California, with one of those being here in San Diego. Over 2.2 million acres have burned, 3,000 structures have been destroyed, and most sadly is 8 people have lost their lives. It is for this very reason, that protection of life, that we need to continue our efforts with all groups, with all languages, and with all people to ensure that we are prepared for the next disaster. The state of California, through the Listos program, has awarded $20 million in grants to 24 counties. San Diego County was fortunate to receive one of those grants. It's my great privilege to join my friends at the San Marcos Fire Department and being the second fire department in this county to have Listos material in all 42 of our fire stations. This funding is for emergency preparedness, education, and making sure that we are getting our message out. You know, our jobs as firefighters and emergency medical professionals is not just to respond to the next emergency, but to take an active role in ensuring that our communities are prepared. I ask that all of you continue to spread the word neighbor to neighbor, friend to friend, and business to business amongst all of our populations on the need to be prepared. I would now like to introduce Jason Pagiao, who will be our next speaker. Thank you for the honor this morning.
Thank you so much, Chief Meacham. Good morning, my name is Jason Pagiao, President and CEO of the Asian Business Association. Our organization has been assisting small businesses every single day with critical COVID-19 disaster relief resources and support. One of San Diego's greatest strengths is its diversity. San Diego is home to nearly 500,000 Asian Pacific Islanders in our community. It's important that we leave no community behind, especially when it comes to emergency preparedness. Listos California has created their 5-step plan in multiple languages, like Tagalog for the Filipino community. Paano maging ligtas sa kalamidad? Isa, pakinig sa mga alerto. Dalawa, magplano ng kaligtasan. Tatlo, pagpunta sa ligtas na lugar. 4, manatili sa bahay. 5, tulungan ang mga kaibigan. We can save lives by working together. Let's make sure we leave no community behind. Salamat po. Now I'd like to introduce the CEO of Catholic Charities San Diego, Vino Panur.
Good morning. Thank you, Jason. I'm Vino Parnor, CEO of Catholic Charities. We are honored to be here today with such distinguished guests representing our elected officials, business organizations, and of course, our dedicated first responders. we are all here this morning to help amplify Listos California campaign and encourage all San Diegans, especially those vulnerable, to get ready. We want all families to get ready for unexpected emergencies or disasters. In fact, as the lead organization responsible for Listos California here in San Diego, Catholic Charities has a long history of delivering vital services and campaign to San Diego communities. Almost 100 years ago, Catholic Charities in San Diego was formed to address the devastation created by the Spanish flu. Today, we are following the same calling 100 years later to address the devastation that COVID-19 is creating within our communities. Catholic Charities, to further one of our core values written in our mission, has always been about assisting vulnerable communities, and we do this very efficiently. In fact, our Emergency Food Distribution Network, EFDN, was created to address the food insecurity that has gripped our communities as a result of COVID-19, is another example of how Catholic Charities serves San Diegans. With Listos California, we are asking every San Diegan to get ready by using the 5 points and to share this information with your family, friends, and neighbors. Remember San Diego, Listos California. Together, we can all get ready. Thank you, and I invite, once again, Supervisor Christian Gaspar to come back to the podium. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us today. Thank you to our distinguished guests. We leave you with the question, San Diego, are you ready? Please come together, help your friends, your family, and your neighbors. Our firefighters are out in the field right now working in a very dangerous setting. Please say a prayer for them too. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
Can we do a group shot right there? Just stay there for 1 second.
Wait, Chief, they want a quick
Chief,
picture.
you can't leave.
One more group shot.